Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Inner Sanctum. In today's episode, we have a look at the key performers for the club and an updated look at the Premier League table after a couple of disappointing losses and a frustrating draw to Chelsea. So let's go. So obviously one of the key contributors to our success this season and the reason that we are right in the reckoning for European football is Danny Welbeck. 15 goals in all competitions, 3 assists as well. So he does get the ball around and spray the ball around a little bit, but he is our number one man up front. Danny Welbeck, an outstanding season so far and only 26 years old, so he has many more years, hopefully, of banging the goals in for us as well. So another key contributor obviously is Jack Butland, 15 clean sheets and an average rating of 7.1. He is really our number one goalkeeper. He has been absolutely exceptional since signing for us. He's played in every single game. I think he's played in every single game except for maybe 1 or 2 this season. And he has been arguably the best signing that we have made in this series. And another excellent contributor that we've had is Yohan Cabaye, 31 years old, rated 78. He's not going to go up. He may just go down from here on in. But he's scored 4 goals and 2 assists as well. So he's just been a really solid player for us. He's that anchor in midfield. The quarterback sort of role that he plays is really vital to the way we set up our team. So Yohan Cabaye has been an excellent addition as well. And a quick look at the table. After 25 games, we are in 5th position. We do have a little bit of a buffer from 7th to 5th. So we're 4 points ahead of Everton, obviously. So we are right in that hunt. So it's going to be tough, but I think we can make the Europa League and maybe even the Champions League if we can continue this run of form. Our defensive record is really, really good. We are equal with Arsenal in terms of the best defensive team. It is tight, it is congested. There is still a chance that if we can get on another run of wins, that we could potentially mow Chelsea down and challenge for the title. We are still right in the thick of European football, so let's try and press on here and maybe even finish in that lofty, uncharted territory heights of the Champions League. So that's it for the Inner Sanctum today. In this episode, we face QPR at Villa Park. We take on Hull City away, and to finish off, face a crucial away clash with Arsenal. So be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, but for now, let's head to the action as we host QPR from Villa Park. It's a beautiful crisp night here at Villa Park. Plenty of optimism in the air for Aston Villa fans this season, and you can see why. 44 points from their first 25 games of the season. Aston Villa's team has taken on somewhat of a change. They've got Kyle Larin and Danny Welbeck up front. They've got Jordan Ibe and Andros Townsend in wide positions, with Idrissa Gana and recalled Ashley Westwood anchoring their midfield. For QPR, they've gone with Mbakani up front, Sherry just behind him. Hoyle will play in the wide position with Mackie and Diakite, and Jack Rodwell will make up the midfield with Adrian in goal. To Welbeck, to Larin, Westwood, he's made a brilliant run here. Ashley Westwood gets onto his right foot. Oh, and he's hit the post, but it's Larin! A brilliant finish from the Canadian. It was a brilliant run from Ashley Westwood, who has a point to prove. It's off the post, and it's a really calm left-footed finish from Kyle Larin. One touch, and then onto the left boot, and he's put Aston Villa ahead. A brilliant start for Aston Villa. It's 1-0. Now Welbeck. Larin, he's carried on his run here, Kyle Larin. And Kyle Larin, let's go a shot! Oh, Adrian, good save. It's a poor ball, but it does find its way to Idrissa Gana, and it's fallen fortuitously for Sergi Gomez, and a good save from Adrian. So Aston Villa really putting QPR under some pressure here. It's a different team. It's Rodwell now. Jack Rodwell's shot. Safely seen over by Forster. What has he got on here, Jordan Ibe? Uses his body. Jordan Ibe still in here. Ibe's cross is really dangerous. Corker. Adrian just jumps on it and puts the fire out. Aston Villa have held on. A very professional display defensively from Aston Villa tonight. At full time, it's Aston Villa 1, QPR 0. Let's head to the next game. Hull City welcome Aston Villa to the KC Stadium today. Aston Villa are flying high in the Premier League. Hull City are very safe 10th, but Aston Villa are pushing to cement their spot in the top 4. We have a look at the Hull City team. Hernandez and Diamande will be up front with a 3-man midfield for Hull City and a 5-man defence with a couple of wing-backs, so it should be interesting and a difficult day for Aston Villa to try and break through. But the team that will try and break through will be Kyle Larin and Danny Welbeck up front, recognising they will need some firepower with Townsend and Traore in the wide positions, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek will play next to Johan Cabaye. Still now with Dio to Abel Hernandez. It's across to Mela. An excellent save, and Livermore slid in but couldn't finish. It's intercepted here. Jordan Amavi goes on the outside. It's found Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck's all the way in, and it's a brilliant finish. It's a very opportunistic take from Danny Welbeck. And Aston Villa lead here at Hull City. It was well played, well left by Kyle Larin, and on the inside, Danny Welbeck does the rest, hits it towards the near post. No keeper saves that from point-blank range. And Danny Welbeck continues his goal-scoring form. It's Aston Villa 1, Hull City 0. And it's with Richards who puts it through. And now it is Adama Traore. So a late chance here for Villa potentially. Adama Traore took his man on the inside, got it back to Richards. Richards' cross was very dangerous, and it's gone over the top and in. I'm not sure who it was off. No Villa players are claiming it. It'd be a very stiff own goal if it was called an own goal on the keeper. It sort of just eluded everyone and gone over the top. It's off the defender for mine. It's going to go down as an own goal. And it's 2-0. Alamadi. Can Hull City recover from a couple of late goals? Townsend plays it straight in. Now he's got Cabaye on. Oh, Johan Cabaye just hitting the woodwork. And that's really unlucky for Villa. It was followed up by Kyle Larin, who couldn't quite get hold of it either, as we have a look at the own goal. Very unlucky for Hull City. Well done, Larin. What an absolutely brilliant challenge that was from Larin. And Al Hamadi ran into the back of him. No free kick, but Larin didn't matter. It's fallen here to Loftus-Cheek. Robertson into the middle. Ozzy Coop. Oh, what an excellent effort. So now it's with Jordan Ibe. He cuts on the inside. Still with Jordan Ibe. He could go all the way. Oh, brilliantly taken. Now Townsend, his cross. Oh, Richards dove in. Villa trying to get something late here. Livermore, that'll do it. And that will end the game. Aston Villa have won 2 on the trot after a couple of frustrating results. At full time, it's Aston Villa 2, Hull City 0. Let's head to the final game of the episode. It's a monumental night for Aston Villa's season. They face Arsenal, who are above them in the table, but only on goal difference. A real opportunity for either team to create some distance. It's a jam-packed Emirates Stadium, and this should be a cracking game of football. As we have a look at the Arsenal team, Edson Cavani heads a star-studded lineup with Sanchez, Ramsey, Cazorla, Wilshere, Javier Pastore. Better check in goal. It really gets no bigger for this Aston Villa team. They've started Jamie Vardy up front with Danny Welbeck, Adama Traore and Scott Sinclair start out wide. Eric Dyer and Johan Cabaye will anchor the midfield. with Sane and Okore, the men in the middle of the heart of defence. Through Wilshere, now it's Edson Cavani. Cavani on the ball for Arsenal. The cross is towards the back post. Oh, it eludes everyone. So creative in midfield. To Cavani. Now still Cavani! Oh, what a finish! And what else would you expect from Edison Cavani? It's a brilliant take. You can't give him even half a look, or he will take it. And he has rocked the Emirates here. It's a brilliant little turn. Okore runs past him, and with the outside of the boot, he expertly curls it past a despairing Jack Butland. Arsenal have taken the lead. It's 1-0. Pastore puts it through. Here's Santi Cazorla. Oh, he hits the side netting. It doesn't arrive. Nobody running through for Villa. Czech's clearance was really poor. Welbeck ended up winning it down. Eric Dyer hit it first time and put it wide. A big chance for Villa. Okore beats him in the air. Now Sinclair to Welbeck. Put it through. Here's Dyer. He's got a man out wide. And it happens to be Johan Cabaye. Good save, Petr Cech. So Villa have responded well. It's with Jamie Vardy. He'll try and take on Mertesacker. Goes one way, then the other. Still with Vardy. He's very good footwork. And he's played it to Johan Cabaye, who's put it over the top. Oh, big chances for Villa late in this half. That's a crucial opportunity missed by Cabaye. And there's a late injury here to Johan Cabaye. He's come down clutching his knee. And he's going to be replaced by Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That could be a huge blow for Aston Villa. A crucial player. Here's Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla still. Lobs it over the top. Arteta puts it just wide. Can they get it going forward here, Villa? Carles Hill puts it over the top. There's a chance here for Larini. Couldn't get hold of it. Mertesacker, they're too strong. And a wonderful win for Arsenal. They hang on. Very professional display from Arsenal in this one. Disappointment for Aston Villa, but certainly not all doom and gloom all around. Arsenal the better team on the day. And at full time, it's Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0. For Murph's YT13, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.